Sober ladies, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'm going to be sharing with you 5 ways to get better sleep in recovery. Okay, so this week and this month, we've really been digging into all things health related, and we would be remiss if we left out the concept of sleep because it is that important. On Monday, if you missed it, I shared a live video about why this concept of sleep is so important and dug into a little bit more of that. There's a link for that video in the description below if you want to check that out. Go ahead and do so. And today we're going to talk about 5 ways to improve your sleep and recovery that you can start right now, tonight, right? So, sleep is critical for both our mental and our physical health. Like I said, I really went over that in the last video because I want to drive it home for you so that you don't kind of poo-poo this concept and make it seem like it's not that big of a deal. It really is that big of a deal. So if you missed that, please go watch that video and understand why this concept is so important and why it is critical for future success. Okay? So I'm also sharing a sleep guide with you that you can use for even more support on getting high quality sleep. We go much deeper into this in the Sober Freedom Transformation with video lessons and one-on-one support from me for implementing these things into your life today to create that huge transformation. So if you want to learn more about that, you can at shelbyjohncoaching.com/transformation, or you can send me a DM if you're shy, or leave a comment below and I'm happy to chat with you about it. All right, let's dig into those 5 ways. So, number one is consider your environment. The bedroom is the space where most of us do the majority of our sleeping. So, making it what I call a sleep sanctuary is the highest priority. We know that our brains are deeply affected by what is happening in our physical environment. So, therefore, the space that we live in and sleep in, if it's cluttered with a variety of things, if it's being used for other things, it's going to affect your sleep. So I want you to take some time to assess your sleeping environment, okay? Is it tidy or neat? Do you do other things in the bedroom besides sleep and sex? If you're using it, for example, as an office, that can prevent your brain from being able to disconnect from the stress and worries of work when you're trying to fall asleep. So make sure you put your clothes away, like trash is kind of put away. Things are just tidied up. It doesn't have to be perfectly clean, but our physical environment does affect the ability for the brain to settle down and go to sleep. Number 2 is reduce your caffeine intake during the day. I know most of you probably know this already and you've heard it before, but I really want to drive it home with research that has shown that caffeine taken even 6 hours before bedtime can cause up to 1 hour loss of sleep. Okay, and that's a lot because if you're anything like me, you're probably already not getting a lot of hours. So if you're going to be losing up to an hour of sleep, this is really important. We know that this level of sleep disruption over time can have a huge effect on your physical health as well. Sleep disturbance increases the closer you get to bedtime when you use caffeine closer to bedtime, right? So usually caffeine reaches its peak effect on the body within 30 to 60 minutes, but it has a half-life that takes the body closer to 3 to 5 hours to fully eliminate that drug. So it's important for you to decide when and if you are going to use caffeine. So caffeine can have positive effects, right? It can improve our concentration, it can help with alertness and energy, but the negative effects, especially the closer you get to bedtime, are going to be present even when you aren't aware of them. You know, if you're one of those people that says, "Oh, caffeine doesn't even affect me. I can drink it all night long." I think that sometimes we believe those things to be true, but there are disturbances that are happening in the body and the brain that we might not even be made aware of. So I would challenge you to really cut back and not have any coffee, tea, or caffeine related products kind of after noontime, right? Or maybe even 1 o'clock. But really paying attention to that half life that can last up to 3 to 5 hours. Number 3 is using essential oils. Essential oils are natural and powerful. They have therapeutic qualities that come from plants and they have known benefits for sleep as well as stress management. Plant extracts have been used for centuries. This is not a new concept, okay? In many cultures, they've been used for healing, and they've grown in popularity here in our culture in modern times as we have learned more and more about them. The use of essential oils has been known to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps to calm the mind and the body. So there are three main ways you can use essential oils for sleep. You can inhale the oils by using a diffuser in your bedroom, or you can put a couple drops of oil on your palms and bring them to your nose and mouth and deeply inhale them several times as long as you would like. You can also apply them topically so the molecules of the oils permeate the skin and are absorbed by the body, or you can take them internally, like you can ingest them. You can add them to food or drinks or to capsules that you kind of make yourself. They really are super versatile and very powerful when it comes to sleep. Some common oils for sleep are lavender, bergamot, chamomile, and cedarwood. They are known for incredible sleep effects and also relaxation. So they can even be used during the day if you're having issues with anxiety or as you prep for sleep. I have a really cool video about how to create a deep sleep roller blend bottle that I use every single night. And if you're interested in that, I can leave the link to that for you in the comments, or you can send me a DM. So number 4 is to take a hot bath or shower. Taking a hot bath or shower can help you to fall asleep faster. In addition, if you want to add some Epsom salt and essential oils to the tub, you will get reduced stress and increased promotion of sleep. It seems kind of funny, but taking a hot bath or shower actually stimulates the body's ability to regulate temperature and particularly the circulation in the hands and feet. So this can actually remove heat from the body and help temperature to go down, which seems kind of funny, but this is what the science shows. Epsom salt is also made from magnesium, which is huge for promoting stress reduction and sleep. So when you add that to a warm bath, it gets absorbed by the body and helps you to drift off to dreamland super fast. So magnesium has actually been called nature's chill pill because it really does help the body and the mind to de-stress. I also love to add in a few drops of lavender and the Stress Away blend from Young Living or chamomile to my bath to even deepen the experience further. And lastly, number 5, use a sleep meditation or soft music. So if you have children or if you've been around them, remember those sound machines that we used to use that were sort of soft and created that white noise? Or maybe you had a CD player in the baby's room with soft music to help them fall asleep. So we can use this as adults too to create a more natural solution for sleep challenges. There are several apps that you may or may not have heard of at this point that you can consider using, things like Headspace, Relax Melodies, the app that's called Calm. They all have guided meditations, and there's also YouTube videos that you can just watch for free. I don't recommend you actually watch them though, because we know that the blue light that comes from our phones and our devices really stimulates the brain and helps to distract us from sleep. So we don't want to be watching the YouTube videos, but if you had headphones in and you could listen to the video, the meditation on YouTube, that would also work, and it's a free resource. You want to make sure that you find some headphones that you're comfortable using in your bed. So they make those headphones that are in the headband now, which are really comfortable. I actually got that for Christmas. You could use earbuds or whatever you find to be the most comfortable, and just allow your body and your mind to really sink into the bed while you're listening to that meditation or soft music and really drift off. So there's lots of different kinds for you to choose from. If you don't like someone talking to you, then you can just choose like spa music. I go on Spotify or whatever music outlet you use, and I just search spa music, and then I can find a very relaxing playlist that will just play continuously and really help me to get into that relaxation state. You can also use other exercises in conjunction with meditation, like breathing exercises, in order to really relax that parasympathetic nervous system, or activate that parasympathetic nervous system and relax your mind and body to help you prepare for sleep. So these 5 tools can be used anytime. They're mostly affordable or free, very accessible, like they're not hard to get. And depending on your own sleep history, it doesn't have to be super complicated, and you can add them in literally starting tonight. It is possible to break the cycles of bad sleep habits, though. If you've been in a place where it's been challenging, please don't think you've lost hope, okay? There's always new things to try. There's always new combinations or resources that we can add in, and that's why I do this work, so that you guys can have another resource to come to ask questions, to discuss with me and with the others in this group. Because when you add these things in every single day consistently over time, you're going to notice a major difference. So like I said, I've included that sleep guide with this video. You can find it in the notes below, or you can send me a DM and I can send it to you right away. And it's going to help you track your sleep habits and give you more ideas than even the ones I just shared right now. And don't forget to check out that Sober Freedom Transformation Experience. That is your next step. I would love to chat with you about that and see if we're a good fit. So just leave me a comment below or send me a message and we will chat about it. I hope you have a fantastic day and a great night's sleep. Talk to you soon.